Hello everyone, I'm back with another video today. This is take 2. So yeah, I had a lot of mistakes there. So Izuku's quirk in this is going to be basically kind of like Undyne's power, where he could summon spears. Now his projectile spears are going to be looking like this, but the one he summons in his hand is going to be kind of like this, but more solid. He's basically just going to have a... I'm going to pull a picture of the spear, okay? Just give me a moment. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what Izuku's spear looks like. So yeah, let's get back with the video. Okay. That is what Izuku's solid spear looks like. But just let me get this straight. They're not blue at all. They're more of basically since Izuku also has the power of determination, so he can save and reload and reset, and use checkpoints. So yeah, Izuku can use those things, and as well as he can make spears out of his determination. So he made the spears out of determination. The solid spear is basically the spear that he can make out of determination that he can hold. So yeah, just wait a minute. There's something right now. Okay, so Izuku's power is basically just gonna be determination, but he can only make spears out of it as well. Basically, he made the spears out of his determination. Okay, let's get with the video. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, let's go. So Izuku and Inko are waiting for the Quirk Doctor, and they are sitting. So when they're called in, they do some of the test, and they find out Izuku's quirk. Now Izuku, so they tell Izuku that he has a quirk called Determination, where he is able to make weapons out of his determination. So they try to run more tests to see what type of weapon he can make. They find out he can make spears. And also, Izuku does not get his eye cut out. I'm pretty sure that's how Undyne got her eye patch thing. Basically, once Izuku learns this, he starts practicing on throwing his spears. So, okay. Once he goes to preschool, and in this time, Katsumi and Izuku are really good friends. And their mothers would tease them about them starting to date and all that stuff. So when Izuku talks about his quirk and how he's able to make spears and all of that, and after Katsumi talks about her quirk and how she's able to make explosions, everyone starts bullying her. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I'm really bad at pronouncing this, although English is my first language. Basically, they start bullying her, and all the other kids start bullying her. So after school, they start kicking and punching her because she has a villain quirk. So since that, As Izuku walks up through the corner, he sees how the other kids are bullying Katsumi. Out of reaction, he throws a spear. So let's just say that before he left school, he saved a save point that happened. He didn't know how, so he just saved. And when he threw his spear, it went straight through the kid, killing him instantly. Izuku is starting to freak out about this until everything goes black. Now, and the only colors that you can see when he's looking down is black and white. The outline of his clothes are white, and when he looks up, he sees. Sorry about that again. He sees something that's saying, "Do you want to continue or start from your save point?" He picks the start from save point, and everything goes back to when he got out. And Izuku saved at another save point right before the fight, and once the bullies are about to start punching and kicking Katsumi, while she's on the ground, three red dots appear on the ground, and spears come out of it, blocking them. When they turn, they see that Izuku has his palm, or basically his whole hand on the ground. And everyone's terrified of him since he has basically one of the most powerful quirks. Okay, so when they find out that, all three of them make the dumbest decision and want to try to fight him. So this happened. So he takes him down instantly. Now they're confused about this because he literally predicted every single hit and punch and kick they did. Now what they didn't know is that Izuku kept on losing but kept on restarting. So once that happened, now Katsumi starts to get a little crush on Izuku. So Izuku skip to the beginning of the anime. Izuku's more confident and has Undyne's personality right now, but he's also kind and caring. Okay, so that Izuku's hero costume is basically this. Undyne's armor you see in this picture right now. So Izuku is training. He goes to his school. He walks in, sits down, and so Katsumi is basically a nerd in this one, hence the Alphys X Undyne thing. So, and Katsumi also has Undyne's personality, but also has Alphys's personality mixed together. So she's basically nerdy. She's nerdy and tough. And Izuku helps her train to become strong. Now let's just say that Izuku can literally lift a boulder at his age, which, if I'm correct, is I think 13, since the 1 year is basically yeah. So he's 13 right now. It's about the end of his school year. So when the teacher comes out and asks what they want to do with their life, he throws all the papers up, everyone cheers, except for Izuku. And Katsumi, I'm pretty sure that's what I named her, this one. So yeah, everyone cheers. I need to do something right now. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. So Izuku and at the end of the day, Izuku takes a different way home, and before he goes under the bridge, he saves at his save points, and Izuku is thinking about what should he make for dinner today, since his mom is basically almost never home. She gets 1 hour of sleep every night, so she literally is a coffee addict. So Izuku is thinking about what to make for dinner tonight. He thinks about making spaghetti. So he makes that. He's thinking about going over to where all the stores are at in the city. He's basically thinking about going to the mall and getting some stuff for dinner. And he saves at his checkpoint. So when Izuku is walking on the bridge, he stops and says, I know you're there, just come out. Let's get this over with. Now, the sludge villain is literally, I'm not sure if baffled is the correct word for this, but he is surprised how this runt of a kid is able to know where he is. Now, he doesn't know that Izuku literally did this 30 times already. Not like he restarted this whole world until when he was a kid. I might as well say this, he basically, he kept on going back to the fight. So I'm just gonna call this a retry. So Izuku is retrying this. He said it, and Sludge Villain is surprised, but what the Sludge Villain didn't know is that Izuku literally made 3 dots on where the Sludge Villain will appear. Now, if you don't know about this, Izuku. So I'm just gonna say this right now. Izuku can use blue and yellow and orange attacks. So blue and orange, like blue stop sign, orange as in blue stop sign, and orange is as in you have to move. Basically, for me, I'm just gonna say this: think of blue as a blue. Think of a stop sign and think of a blue one, and think of a go sign and think of a orange one. So Izuku. So the dots there are orange. So when the Sludge Villain it comes up, the spears come from the ground, and the Sludge Villain is starting to hurt, like a lot. Just basically, Izuku's spears are anti-quirk, so he nullifies anyone's quirk if they touch his spears, or if they don't go by the command of his white spears. Yes, so I'm just gonna get rid of the red thing. Izuku spears Izuku's projectile spears are basically Izuku's projectile spears are white, while Izuku's spear that he can manifest in his hand is red. No, I'm just gonna say it's green. No, I'm just gonna say it's a normal. It literally is a normal spear, but he can manifest it in his hand. So the sludge monster is starting to hurt since his body. Basically, the spears will nullify his quirk, so that now it hurts him. So it's starting to hurt the sludge villain, and when the sludge villain had enough, he quit, and Izuku, his spears just came. Just basically, basic thing of Thanos' snap, and how the spirit and Izuku's spears just turned to dust. Now Izuku. So I then appear to say, have no fear, for basically he's surprised on how Izuku was able to take down the sludge villain in one attack. And All Might asks, what quirk do you have there? What basically asks is, what is your quirk? Quirk. I'm trying to say quirk, guys. I'm not sure how I say quark. I'm saying quirk. So All Might asks, what is Izuku's quirk? So Izuku tells him that. And I was just gonna get rid of the determination thing, but he still can save and reload. Don't forget, just solve the determination thing. So Izuku says that how his quirk works by he has so much determination that he can summon spears out of nowhere. As well as manifest a spear in his hand. So once Izuku says this, All Might ask him if Izuku wants his quirk. So and Izuku this time doesn't get his quirk, All Might's quirk, so he says no, saying that he wants to become a hero with his own quirk. And for the 10 months of training, Izuku is picking up all of the garbage in the. So basically, he's picking up all the garbage in Dekuba Beach. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Dekuba. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. So yeah. After all the 10 months of training. And Izuku now is just working on controlling his game. Basically, it takes only 1 month to clean up the whole beach, and he's now practicing on his aim for his spear. So Izuku is a training dummy, and Izuku is literally beating it. After that, Izuku is basically Izuku. So I'm just gonna say this: Katsumi and Izuku are boyfriend and girlfriend in this. So while Izuku is training, he's also teaching Katsumi to how to fight, and they're basically training together for the sport, for not sports level. They're training together for the entrance exam. So once they're doing this, at the end of it, Izuku has bamboo armor, basically. So he's wearing some bamboo protection armor, a chest plate made of bamboo, I'm not sure what the shoulder parts are supposed to be called, but he's making that. He made it, and he just basically his beta costume or demo. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm calling it, the demo costume. So Izuku made it, and he goes to the school, to UA. He passes the writing test. I think that's supposed to be called. He passes that with flying colors. Since Izuku is basically the same as Katsumi, a nerd and a nerd like bully, but he doesn't bully other kids. He bullies the bullies. If I say he bullies the bullies, that's kind of sad. If you guys can do it, I will take any requests on. So, getting ready, and Katsumi and Izuku are not in the same one. So Izuku is stretching and going to the front. And let's just say that he's been watching horror movies all night. And it's a bit jumpy. So, the front line, person is literally just says, ready, set, go. And Ida blocks his way, scaring Izuku. Izuku literally punches him in the chest, and Ida goes flying back, taking out 8 3-pointers. So Izuku does that. Everyone is surprised on how strong he is, thinking that his quirk's a strength quirk. Now, Izuku literally... So, they had to retry again since Ida has some injuries. And they try the next day. Now, Izuku warns everyone to stay back a little bit before they start running. Now, none of them believe, hardly any of them believe it, like a half and half. Half of the people at the exam don't believe him, and the other half do. So when Izuku literally summons thousands of spears, and the person says go, Izuku releases them, making them fly to their targets. Basically, a barrage of spears going into the exam. And hardly any of them listen, so they start running. Half of them literally get hurt from the spears. Now, Izuku then runs, and everyone runs with him. Izuku literally slices through the robots with his projectile spears that he can literally manifest as well in his hands. He slices through them since technically it's a laser type of thing, most magic. He slices through 100 one-pointer robot, so he gets 100 points, and I'm gonna calculate all this at the end of the video. So Izuku gets I'm just gonna say that Izuku gets 120 points. Yeah, I'm basically that lazy. I'm just not gonna add all the points up. Izuku gets 120 points, and then before anyone can get hurt by the 0-pointer, Izuku literally it takes him a second, literally that, for him to turn around. Izuku literally turns around and throws a projectile spear in a second, in 1 second, and the spear slices through the robot, destroying it. And Izuku goes home and starts waiting for his results, and that's where I'm gonna be in the video, guys. So bye.